Hey everybody, how's it going out there? I'm so glad that you joined me today. Thank you so very much for dropping by. I really do appreciate it. And I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Today we're going to get back to Marillion. And the last time I did Marillion, I did the Cannibal Surf Babe. And I thought that was just a really interesting and cool song, had some really complicated changes, and I just really liked it. But a lot of people have given me a number of different songs to review or react to as well. And one of the songs that came up numerous times was called Kayleigh. And a lot of people said that they thought I would know that song but because it was probably one of their most well-known songs, but I don't know the song. So today we're going to do exactly that. We're going to revisit Kayleigh for all of those who know it, and I am going to react to this particular song. Now, I'm not too sure what time period this song came out, so if anybody wants to tell me, I'd love to know that. And I have heard that they had two different lead singers, and this one is going to be with the original lead singer, I believe. I think some people said his name was Fish, but I'm not 100%. You guys can correct me in the comments. All right, here we go. Not too sure. I think, was it 80s, 90s? I have no idea, so let me know. Kayleigh by Marillion. Cute kid.
Cherry blossom in the market square. Do you remember? I thought it was confetti in her hair. By the way, didn't I break your heart? Please excuse me, I never meant to break your heart.
Cool.
So sorry, I never meant to break your heart, but you broke mine. Kayleigh, is it too late to say I'm sorry?
Okay, very different than the other song that I heard by Marillion, but I really like this. It kind of has that, it's that kind of sort of rock ballad or that power ballad kind of feel. I'm kind of guessing based on the clothes, especially the hair, it looks like he might have a tail or two. So it may be the 1980s, maybe the mid to late 1980s. It does kind of have that feel as well from the 1980s. So, but you guys can correct me, I'm sure. But he's got a really great voice too. I mean, his voice has a little bit of grit, especially when he's getting into that really emotional kind of part of the song. And the one thing I really like about this song is that keyboard riff that is going through the whole song. And I think it's one of those things that when you're not really paying attention, you may not hear it, but then all of a sudden your ears kind of tweak to it, and then you're like, oh, it's actually quite prominent, and it's going on continuously throughout the whole song. So that's very cool. Now, I'm understanding from this song that apparently, I don't know if it's his girlfriend or if they were just good friends, but for somehow they have parted ways, and I'm not too sure. We've seen a little boy and a little girl kind of in parts of this, so I'm not too sure if they really knew each other for a very long time, but that's kind of what I'm getting. And he seems to be very broken-hearted about this whole situation. So, you know, we've all gone through that, and that is no fun. All right, this is cool. I like this. All right, let's rewind this a wee bit.
dancing in stilettos in the snow. Do you remember? You never understood I had to go. By the way, didn't I break your heart? Please excuse me, I never meant to break your heart. So sorry, I never meant to break your heart, but you broke mine. Kayleigh, I just wanna say I'm sorry, but Kayleigh, I'm too scared to pick up the phone. To hear you found another lover to patch up a broken home. Kayleigh, I'm still trying to write the love song. Kayleigh, it's more important to me now you're gone. Maybe it will prove that we were right, or it'll prove that I was wrong.
That was a good song. I enjoyed that one. So clearly he had done something to her. He did her wrong. He broke her heart, but then she broke his heart. But he was saying that he, didn't want to, he was too afraid to call her on the phone. And I think the one thing that we all have to remember is that sometimes we just have to take that kind of leap of faith and call that person or get in contact with that person so that we end up not having a song like this where we are all upset and bitter perhaps and feeling so lost and lonely. So pick up the phone, for goodness sakes. Anyway, that was really good. Now, there's something about this, the way that he sang, and it wasn't exactly throughout the whole song, but definitely the parts where he got a little bit more emotional or kind of got up there in a bit more of a higher range. And it wasn't exactly the vocals to be exactly the same, but the way that he presented them, the way that he performed it really kind of reminded me of Phil Collins at times. And if anybody else has thought that, please put it down in the comments and let me know, because it really kind of did get a Phil Collins vibe at times. Not throughout the whole song, but at times he did sound like that to me. Anyway, that was really cool. If you'd like me to do some more Marillion songs, please put it down in the comments and let me know maybe some other ones that you guys really like, and I'll do my best to get to as many of them as I can. And if you'd like to hear some other videos that I've done in the past, just look up here at the end of this video, a couple will pop up. And if you're interested, you can check them out as well. And if you made it to the end of the video, you may want to consider becoming a member of the channel. And if you do, all you have to do is click on the join button. A bunch of different membership options will pop up. And if any of them interest you, you can become a member of my channel. Okay, everybody, I think that wraps it up. So everybody have a joyful day, and I will see you all again next time. Thank you so very much for stopping by. Bye-bye.